All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the membership right down in the video description. It's in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General for the brothers. It's an amazing course. You can get a preview of the course. All you had to do is click that link in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very important, vital, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, get a preview of the course, and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save, and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love, from the General Olmec voyages of the Nile when Kemet ruled the earth, Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt, from Naga to Nigger, African origins of the Hindu Kush, Black Babylon, African origins of Mesopotamia. We got Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, all the isms. We got you. Gnosticism, occultism, all the isms. Roll them up like bowling pins and knocking them down. That's right. Freemasonry, exposed hip hop, occult, black woman is God, making of the white man, and so many, many more. Not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare or compete. Become a member today. And everybody knows Seti got the poppinest page on Patreon by far. By far, I don't even have to discuss this now. All you have to do and go and check it yourself. The link right there in the chat, click it. Is at the top, pinned to the top of the chat. Click it and get over there and check out their memberships. Over 500 exclusive live streams only to be seen on Patreon, family. So get over there and get that work. And to all the family donated to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. All you have to do is click it. I appreciate you very much. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will most definitely ban your ass. You be banned, nigga. All right, here we go. We talking about, what's his name? Antoine Massie. Antoine Massie has been captured in New Orleans after they put that 70,000 on him. You understand? Niggas couldn't hold their tongue. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker, when that motherfucker 70,000 went up there, motherfuckers couldn't hold their tongue. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just all it is. Once you start going up, putting a couple of them O's on the end, you see what I'm saying? Hey, motherfucker get to looking like, man, shit. I need that 70. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say, fuck that. I need that 70. And they called it on in on him and shit. You know, brother had to run for a minute. Yeah. Brother had a minute. Yeah. We good out there. How sound in the how everything sound, Ray? Is everything Gucci? Can you hear me good? Let me know now. How I sound out there, Ray? Let me know if I'm sounding straight. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know. I mean, shit. Sometimes you know people want to see you go through the process. You know, it's one thing to go through court and shit, and you know, and you fighting it in court. But ain't nobody going. You think they're not gonna let every nigga just break out of jail and say, "Oh, I'm innocent." People get nervous and shit. Niggas get to breaking out of motherfucking jail. Shit, you don't know what a motherfucker done. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you had to fight that shit. Yeah, you had to fight that shit in court, man. Shit. You know, everybody in jail innocent, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do it. Well, somebody did, nigga. I ain't do it. Well, who did it, then, nigga? You know who did it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do it. Well, who did it? That's all we won't know is shit. You know, everybody out there, you know, is innocent, and you know, they say you're innocent to proven guilty. But goddamn, yeah, you got to get your ass, yeah, you run, nigga. Don't get caught. Don't get caught, whatever you do, because once people ain't gonna be all right with motherfuckers breaking out. They ain't gonna be all right with no 10 motherfuckers breaking out of jail. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you don't know, man. Motherfuckers, some of them motherfuckers is they in there for a reason. Maybe it is one nigga or two. You understand? Under some questionable. You know, we know how that shit go, but goddamn, you got 8 motherfuckers and shit. 8 or 9 of y'all motherfuckers need to be behind bars some goddamn way. You're robbing, you're killing, you're breaking in people's fucking you know, breaking into the goddamn houses and shit. We can't have no motherfuckers out here, you know, prison break. And we love that shit. You know, that's just us. And because it is the plan, you know, but this ain't the plantation. You know what I'm saying? People fighting for their freedom. It's some of these motherfuckers need to be somewhere behind a goddamn bar. You know, some bars and shit. You know what I'm saying? These ain't just average little, fairy tale Negro. You see what I'm saying? This is a motherfucker that done committed, some of these niggas done committed heinous crimes. You see what I'm saying? Heinous crime. So you ain't know, motherfucker, when you break out with some motherfuckers and they you got to come on back on in. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just all it is to it. Then, you know, you're going to have prison breaks. And I'm not saying everybody in there deserve to be in there. But a lot of them motherfuckers is, you know what I'm saying? We got to just say what it is. We just got to say what it is. You know what I'm saying? We just got to say we can't justify every goddamn thing. You know, I didn't even keep up with the shit to be 1,000 with you. You know what I'm saying? I by glance. You know what I'm saying? Because what am I going? You know? Yeah. Yeah, say he woke up this morning, went back to bed and slept though. Hey, shit, sometimes, you know, you need it. Shit, I already know. If you sleep like that, the body is telling you, I need some rest. You feel what I'm saying? The body will shut down on you. You know what I'm saying? And it'll make you rest. You know what I'm saying? You had no choice but to tap out. But anyway, yeah, they called the brother and 70,000 on your head, man. You just might as well, you know, you guys, you know, 70,000. And I ain't saying turn them motherfucker in for no, if you feel innocent, you see, yeah, it got to be somebody close to him. I mean, who the hell else? I mean, why even tell a motherfucker where you at? So, you know what I'm saying? So it had to been somebody close to him. Had to be. You know what I'm saying? They say that the Airbnb, we got the video. Matter of fact, let's go and put the video up here. Shit, how he was in an Airbnb, so somebody had to rent it for him. You know, the New Orleans police killed his grandma. Wow, I didn't know that. I might have to do some research on it. I might have to go and do it. I just can't keep up with everything. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, I be trying, my mind be all over the place. I be trying to touch on every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 70K. Listen here, man. You listen to me. All of a sudden, motherfuckers act like, nigga, if you got 70K on your motherfucking head, I wouldn't give a goddamn if your name was Marcus Garvey, somebody snitching. Straight up. They go up, you know what I'm saying? They just show you, these motherfuckers can be bought out here, man. You know what I'm saying? They keep putting a couple of O's on the end of that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that 70K, they're gonna put that 100,000 on you, 100,000 cash. You know, motherfucker, no questions asked. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker over there on 224. Where could I pick that bag up? The motherfucker that rented the goddamn Airbnb told. Oh, so somebody say they didn't kill his grandmother. They killed Derek's grandmother, the one that still free. All right. I'm going to do some research on that, brother. I'm gonna keep up because when you get to talking about you know, they're killing grandmamas, yeah, that's some bullshit. We got to deal with that. Yeah, we need to deal with, you know, New Orleans and shit, you know, they got a lot of them Neanderthals down there, and they some ruthless motherfuckers. Yeah, they some ruthless motherfuckers. They just like anybody else. During that Katrina shit, it all came on out how they was doing black peoples down there in goddamn New Orleans. You understand what I'm saying? Shooting motherfucking innocent people. They killed that one brother on the bridge and shot him down and shit. These some ruthless motherfuckers. So you already know, man. You know, but we got that work going on down there in New Orleans. We got that spiritual work with a goddamn got to put a root on a motherfucker. Got to put a root on the motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Got to put that root on their ass. Get them together. Here we go.
6 weeks after a historic jailbreak from the Orleans Justice Center, a 9th escapee has been caught. Now, Antoine Massie is back in state custody and on his way to Angola. Good evening. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. Massie joins 8 other inmates who have already been captured the last more than a month ago. And surprisingly, he was found only about 2 miles from the jail.
I don't like the fact that they call that prison down there, what is that, in Louisiana, Angola. I'm like, why the hell they name the goddamn, is anybody from, what the fuck made them name the prison after a country in Africa? You know what I'm saying? Like Angola. He's on his way back to Angola. Yeah, I wish it was Angola, the African nations. You send him, you know what I'm saying? Send him back there so he can get him some land and rebuild his spiritual connection with his ancestors some damn where. But Angola, they say Angola is the most ruthless damn prison system in the United States. They say that goddamn Angola down there in Louisiana, the most ruthless goddamn prison in the United States. So, you know, damn, he on his way to Angola. Is that where he came from? So that's where they broke out of. Because the French. Okay, because the French. Yeah, okay. Oh, Angola, Louisiana. So they still, it's all right to name something Angola, Louisiana. Why did they name it Angola? Because there were so many black people down there. They say, fuck it, this is Angola, Louisiana. I want to know. There's some history behind that. They say, goddamn, there's so many niggas down here, we're going to name this shit Angola. All right. Yeah, because they broke out of New Orleans. That's what I thought. So they say, fuck it, they sending their ass up there to Angola. Say, daddy ass to break out of there, huh? Yeah. Broke out of New Paris prison downtown. That's what I thought. Yeah, because it looked like, you know, it didn't look like no maximum security because the way it looked like they were just jumping off, you know, they was going through one door just running up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I said, goddamn, this can't be a prison. This got to be like somewhere downtown, some goddamn where. You know, one goddamn, you get to that one last door, and when you get to that motherfucker, you on the streets. Them niggas was flying. Yeah, them motherfuckers was flying and shit. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, let's finish this news report.
Amelia Strahan headed to Holly Grove shortly after his arrest and has the latest.
9 down, 1 to go. Over a month after 10 inmates escaped Orleans Justice Center, police arrested Antoine
Them niggas was running like they say free chicken at churches. They said they got free chicken dinners at churches and shit. That's how them niggas was flying about it. And look at that.
After
Free
10
chicken
inmates
niggas.
escaped Orleans Justice Center, police arrested Antoine Massie Friday afternoon.
Yeah, it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. You know, it's kind of shocking.
The 33-year-old's final moments of freedom ended at this home in Holly Grove, less than 2 miles from the jail. The woman who owns the house where he was found didn't want to show her face on camera, but says she rinsed the space out on Airbnb and was shocked when she found out the fugitive was on her property.
Because I'm frustrated, too. I don't know what's happening. They say this is going on, and I get here, and I don't even see a cop.
Another resident on the street describes the block as...
Hey, she said they gonna get in touch with you. They gonna get in touch with you. They gonna want to know who the hell rented that goddamn Airbnb. Talking about you don't know. Yeah, they gonna get in touch with you. Say they wouldn't know. They gonna get in touch with you and ask you who rented that Airbnb for him. You see what I'm saying? And whoever rented that Airbnb, and somebody gonna say it was a fake name or whatever, I don't know. But goddamn it, if they use their government name. Yeah, if they use that government name to fucking rent that Airbnb, their ass gonna do some time. Your ass gonna do a couple years. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get back to this.
peaceful and says he was surprised to see unmarked cars lining his block.
It didn't really scare me because I was glad that you all got him, and I was hoping you get the other one.
Authorities say a Crime Stoppers team led to the arrest, ending a week. Authorities say a Crime Stoppers.
Look at that nigga shucking his job. Wait, well, listen to him.
Cars lining his block.
It didn't really scare me because I was glad that you all got him, and I was hoping you get the other one.
Authorities.
He say, I'm glad he got him and hope you get the other. Well, you know, people, you ain't got to go all on the goddamn TV shucking and jiving and shit. You know, when people, you break up out of jail, you break out of jail, ain't nobody just gonna be comfortable with no niggas breaking out of jail. Nah, you breaking out of jail, you don't know what the fuck a motherfucker done did. You understand what I'm saying? Take your ass in there in court and prove your innocence, motherfucker. If you're guilty, motherfucker, get your ass beat. Because you need to be off the streets. If you hurting people, especially if you hurting people, if you got some type of charge where you didn't hurt somebody, bust somebody head open and shit, and any of that. You understand what I'm saying? You out here doing anything to the sisters and the babies and the elders, fuck you, nigga. Get your ass behind bars. We don't care nothing about that. If you're out here hurting the babies, the sisters, and the elders, fuck you. Go to jail. Ain't no goddamn, go to jail. Get the fuck on. You see what I'm saying? If you're out here harming innocent people, you're ambushing and shit. You're ambushing, hurting people. You know, carjacking motherfuckers, robbing businesses. Get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? We can't have just lawlessness. You see what I'm saying? We just can't have lawlessness in our own goddamn community. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where it's happening. It's happening in our own community. You see? So some of these motherfuckers need to be up off the street. So we ain't going to just be happy, you know what I'm saying, that some motherfuckers broke out and then you all running through the, you don't know, because motherfuckers break out, real talk, and they go get some motherfuckers that they think got them in jail or, yeah, they'll hit some motherfuckers up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then you have another murder on your hands. You know, another homicide or two on their hands. You feel what I'm saying? So but anyway, they know what to do. Because times, you know what I'm saying, 70,000. And y'all thinking who snitched on him? It probably anybody, the closest motherfucker to him. Who the hell knew he was over there? But somebody the closest motherfucker to him that knew he was over there. Them motherfuckers they rented the Airbnb for him. You understand what I'm saying? Is who told on him. Because ain't no way you just up and telling motherfuckers where you at. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to tell nobody where you at. Nobody. You see what I'm saying? So by that time, You know, so probably enough people didn't seen him and shit, but I guarantee you it was something, I mean, whoever knew he was going to that Airbnb told on him. Plain and goddamn simple. Let's finish this.
They say a Crime Stoppers tip led to the arrest, ending a weeks-long multi-agency manhunt. NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick said the tip came directly to Orleans Parish Sheriff Susan Hudson.
When the community believes and trusts their police departments and their law enforcement agencies, they work cooperatively.
According to police, a Crime Stoppers GNO tip led to his arrest, and they say Massey didn't put up a fight.
All of these captures have been able to be done peacefully, and that is also the end of the game.
Like Elmo.
We don't want anyone hurt, not our own officers, and certainly not Mr. Groves.
Derek Groves is the last of the escapees not back behind bars. Law enforcement are offering a $50,000 reward for any information that leads to his arrest. Amelia Strahan, WWL, Louisiana.
Again, Antoine Massie has been
look
caught.
at that damn police, that white police looking like Elmo and shit. Yeah, looking like goddamn Elmo on goddamn Sesame Street talking about, man, that nigga had y'all shook. He should have got up out of goddamn New Orleans, but it was probably so hard, you know, on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck up out of New Orleans, because that's where they was searching at. You know what I'm saying? If he could have got up out of that motherfucker, he could have probably, but damn, you got tattoos on your face and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for you. It's going to be hard for you, you know what I'm saying, to show your face, you know? It's just going to be hard for you. You got them goddamn identifiable tattoos on your face. Yeah. Say play homeless, huh? Yeah, there you could do that too. You're going to have to stay homeless too. It's going to be a lifelong situation for you too. Because until you get in there, until you can prove your innocence, nigga, use a fugitive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he say he was 2 miles from the prison. But shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't half far to go. I ain't laughing. Ain't no way I'd have been nowhere near that motherfucker. Straight up. Ain't no motherfucking way, man. I'd have got somebody to get me out of that motherfucker. Straight up. I don't know where you could have went. Anywhere other than New Orleans. But they had their face blasted all across the goddamn America. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. All of yeah, they had them orange jumpsuits waiting on his ass as soon as he got there. You understand what they had iron them motherfuckers out good and shit. Wasn't a wrinkle in that motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, they had them orange jumpsuits waiting on his ass as soon as he got there. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, I don't know. They probably put the motherfucker in solitary confinement and shit. You know, you done ran away. You know damn well they probably ain't released his ass in the population. They probably, and listen, I don't laugh at no nigga demise, man. But y'all knew that at some point in time, it was coming to an end. If you do not prove your innocence, nigga, you's a fugitive. What, you gonna run forever? What you gonna do? You gonna run forever? You see, you might as well go on and try to prove you're innocent, do the time. What you gonna do? You know, we all talk this shit, you know, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If you was trying to prove your innocence while you was out, that's one thing. And I believe that's what he was trying to do. And but you didn't get enough time to do that. Plus, you got to go back to court anyway. You got to they don't run to Mexico because they vindictive right now. Shit, they know your ass from Black America. You understand? They might try to put hands on your ass. Anyway. Can't live a fugitive forever and shit. You know what I'm saying? And probably knew they was on your ass anyway. Probably got the 70K his motherfucking goddamn self and shit. Split it, put half of it in the motherfucking bank. Get the motherfucker that told on him, got half, he got half. Split it, got 35,000. Now you can go into Angola and you can eat all the ramen noodles and shit. Yeah, you can't be an outlaw. You can't be a fugitive. You can, but you got to do it for the rest of your life. And I know motherfuckers don't want to do that. You don't want to run. You don't want to have to run for the rest of your life and shit. Unless somebody love you so much, they'll let you come into their country and they won't extradite you. If you got that kind of love, that's something different. Then you can run. You'll never see your family again. You can't come back home, and so that's gonna be fucked up. That's gonna be fucked up. But maybe they set it up saying they closing in on me, dog. They closing in. That'd be a smooth. Listen, that'd be a smooth ass move though. If you already know they're gonna capture you, you feel what I'm saying? If they closing in on you and you know they closing in, go on and call in on me, dog. You see what I'm saying? Get to 70K, huh? Get to 70K. Split it. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody, split the 70K. You feel what I'm saying? And you put 35 in the fucking wherever where you got your little bank account and shit. Put your 30, put 35 in the bank account for him. Put it in his mama's name or whoever you got to put it in there. If they responsible, put your 35,000 up. You feel what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying. At least as long as you're in there, you can eat all the ramen and noodles, get all the socks and underwear you want. You feel what I'm saying? You can get all the brand. Keep you some orange junk, some extra orange jumpsuits and shit. Get you some fitted. You got your celly on you and shit. Got your celly on you. Get you a celly and shit and deck your motherfucking cell out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get you a couple flat screen. Go up in your cell and shit. Yeah, 35. But you got to turn the motherfucker in to get the goddamn paper. You see what I'm saying? Somebody, you got to go in. So how many years did they give him off jump? Anyway, how many years did Antoine Massie, how many years was he serving? You know, you can leave the country. Yeah, you can leave the country, but you ain't gonna come back. You can't see your family. You see what I'm saying? You can't see your family, your children, or nothing. They can't come. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. But you got to have a country that won't extradite your ass. Yeah, you got to have. Yeah. You got to have a fucking you got to have a country that won't extradite you. Yeah, them tats and shit, man. All over your face. That's just too easy. You like, goddamn. Soon as people see them tats and shit, they gonna be like, ain't that nigga on? You know what I'm saying? That's putting. When you put tats all in. You too easily identifiable at that point. You know what I'm saying? You too easily identifiable. You feel me? Yeah, you can run it, man. They saying, hey, Ray, they saying Cuba is so goddamn, you run over there, motherfucker. You be asking them to extradite your ass back to the United. I'd rather be in Angola. You come out, you go to Cuba, you come out back, you be like, fuck this, man. Send me back, motherfucker. I'd rather go to goddamn Angola. They say it's always big bad in Cuba, but they say Cuba on his last leg, man. Cuba on his last leg. They better quit fucking with Vladimir Putin. They better quit fucking with Vladimir because Vladimir got their ass on lockdown over there. Don't nobody in the West want to fuck with them. Say, man, listen here, they ain't built a new building in goddamn Cuba and since goddamn JFK was the president. You see what I'm saying? Say they ain't built no new buildings and roads over that motherfucker since JFK was president. Shit, man, shit. You come out better going on to the Gola, man. Yeah, one of them realistic. Yeah, that would have been nice. You see what I'm saying? Just got to live. I'm just laughing because at some point in time, man, you're going to get tired of that running. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a motherfucker in school and a bully And, and every fucking day, when you get out of school, motherfucker got to go out the back door and shit and looking and ducking and shit. Motherfucker scared as soon as he come outside and shit, hoping they ain't out there waiting on your ass every time you come out the goddamn school and shit. Sooner or later, you going to be ready to throw down. Fuck this. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go on and get this shit on. You know what I'm saying? All this running and shit and ducking and hiding and shit. No, It's time to go on and get this shit on. But anyway, family, Antoine Massie has been captured. The other brother is still on at large, and he's still on the run. That 70,000 K was the tipping point as far as that. You know what I'm saying? They like, fuck it. Maybe he got to, what they call that? Maybe Antoine got to find us. He might got to find his fee on that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm over here. Nigga gonna come on, turn me in, split this paper. You feel me? Say 50K. Was it 50K or 70K? Even 50K. 50K. Y'all still can split it half and half, 25-25. Motherfucker has something on his books. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker have all the ramen noodles. Motherfucker having a couple flat screens and shit. Yeah, get him a laptop and shit. Be up in there doing videos and shit, But anyway. Saying hi next to him, huh? Man, listen here. I know that's the truth, man. I know motherfuckers had niggas that was right next to the goddamn police, goddamn selling, out there working. You understand? Niggas out on right next to him. Had a goddamn went up to 70K. Motherfucker had the crack house right next to the police station. Motherfucker didn't understand what I'm saying. They ain't busted motherfucker for 4-5 years. Been working out that motherfucker 4-5 years and shit. Ain't did shit. Anyway, let's do this, family. We be right black. I want y'all to arm yourself with knowledge. Hit that subscribe button. Get on over there to Patreon, man. We got some fire up there waiting on you right now. We put some fire down today. If you're into divinity, I know the general talk a lot of, news reports, but if you're looking for that, that cultural divine teachings from the general, you need to get over there and get that work, man, because I'm trying to most definitely wake my peoples up. I ain't just here, I want to laugh with you, you know what I'm saying, but I want to build with you. You feel what I'm saying? I want to laugh with you, but I want to build with you. This is General Sarasu said. He said, I'll be right black. Hit that subscribe button. Get over there to Patreon. Hit some of them links up. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.